All right, here we are. We're up Dakota Creek, quite a ways, and we're gonna set off by foot. We got Noel Collins and Pat Henry. Noel knows where the Chinese camp is, and he's gonna guide us down there. Okay, we've just negotiated our way over this hillside. It's quite steep, and we've actually found some of the old corduroy road, which carries on, and I believe we'll just kind of follow that, and it'll take us down to this Chinese camp. So here we are. We're made it down the road a ways, and we've kind of come across one of our first kind of metal artifacts anyhow, and it looks like it was an old kettle that probably cooked up many pots of tea, I bet. So, okay, we've come into what was probably at one time kind of a town site, and there was several cabins in this area. I'm just gonna give you a view on one cabin, what's left of it. There's not a lot left of it, but you can see some of the stuff. That looks like it was their stove top or something at one time. And that would have been the base. Again, there's not much left of it. There's a super old boot. And if that boot could speak, I mean, what would it say? The forest slowly takes away all these artifacts, so it's just nice to get them documented while they're still here. Another interesting artifact that's kind of laying here in the woods, it is, again, it looks like a piece of one of the old stoves that they would have probably cooked many meals over and warmed up over and dried their clothes out over, and anyhow, there it is, sitting in here in the bush. It's got quite an interesting design to it. It looks like it was a real high-end wood stove. Okay, we're checking out what was part of a cabin. There's still a little bit of the post showing over here, but if you carry on along the cabin, or what's left of it, you'll actually come across some really cool artifacts. And those are old saw blades that they would have used, hand saws that they would have cut down the trees with. So for whatever reason, I guess they got worn out and left behind, but it's kind of cool. Well, that's about the only real structural looking thing left of this cabin. You can see there's a post coming up, and then the post, I guess, for the floor went along there. And just over this, you'll actually see where their stove was at one time when it was in the cabin. I guess it was over in this corner. And it's kind of spread out all over the place. If you look over the hillside here, you can see down in there, it looks like an old washing tub and a plate of some sort. It's kind of sitting there. Okay, we've made our way down to a viewpoint of this dam that they've constructed. It's quite a drop-off down into a small pool down there, and I bet you it's full of fish. What we'll try and do is work our way back up the valley, or up the creek side, and maybe try and see what it looks like a little bit farther upstream above the dam. Okay, Pat has actually found the path that takes you down to the creek. It's kind of down there a ways. I'm going to catch up with them. And this is probably how the workers marched off to work every morning, was down this path side. Okay. Sitting right... Whoa! Almost fell into the creek. I'm sitting at the top of the dam here. It's actually quite scary. You can see where it spills over. And a lot of the top sections are loaded away. But that would have been all filled up and full of rock. And you would have had probably a flue gate of some sort. And you can see that it's quite drop off. Okay. Oh. Noel's brought a metal detector, and he's just going to he's going to scope the area out a little bit, and you just never know what you'll find. Oh, oh boy. Sounds like something's there.
Right there, Pat.
Okay, Pat Henry's going to come in and do some digging. We'll see what we got there. That's definitely a hit of some sort.
Oh, got metal.
What do you got, Pat?
Good old stove lid. Yeah, stove lid. It's a good one too. It's complete.
Oh,
Usually
cool.
You don't see him at the end of the brown.
So, huh. Oh boy, we got another hit. Big hit there. There's something's going on there.
Get him. Get him. Yes, get him in. Get him in.
Oh, it's nice. What is that? It's a giant spike of some sort with an eye on the top. Isn't that interesting? Hee-haw! Hee-haw!